Hi guys! So I just wanted to go over the writing pieces because I know we've been doing bit by bit, but I think we're starting to get ready to actually write our final copies of our stories. So, a couple things that you should have so far. On Monday, we created our characters. So, you should have your characters created. I have Bobby and Lila, and I described them. So, I described their internal characteristics or how they are on the inside. So, they're funny, they're athletic, um, they're curious, they're smart, and then I describe them on the outside. So Bobby has brown hair, Lila has blonde hair, they're 12 years old, Bobby has green eyes, types of things like that to help me when I'm describing them in my story. Next, you should have had your setting. So, where your story is going to take place. So, my setting is going to be at Lila and Bobby's house and the town that I named Silly Town. So, the when and the where should be your setting. So, where around town, and you're going to find out in my story that the when is going to be summer vacation. The next piece that you should have is going to be your graphic organizer. Now, I don't know if all of you are finished with this yet, and that's okay. If you're not finished with this, then that's what I want you to work on today. If you are finished with this, then I'm going to have you go on to your final copy. So it's going to be an ongoing piece. So wherever you are, just continue with where you're going. So, what you're going to do today, if you have finished this, you are simply, just like we do in class, you're going to take your rough draft and you're going to create your final piece. And remember what I always add detail. So you guys know exactly what I will be looking for. And what you're going to do it on, you are going to do it on your pieces of pages that come like this. Now for parents, I know that we only have 6 booklets or so. So if you can, you might want to copy more pages, or you can always use a notebook or a composition book, whatever is easier for you. So when I'm taking my final copy, and I'm going to transfer my rough draft onto my final copy, I'm simply going box by box. So what we're working on today would be an introduction. All I want you to do, if you finish this, is to write an introduction or your first page. Now, in class, we talk about an introduction is something that's going to hook your reader. So, ways that you can introduce your characters. You could start with your setting. It seemed just like any other day. It was the middle of June and school had just finished. Maybe you want to start with dialogue. Maybe your characters are going to start with speaking. Maybe you want to start with um, introducing your characters right off the bat. Lila and Bobby were 2 kids who had just graduated from 4th grade. It was the beginning of summer and they were so excited. Maybe you start right away with who your characters are. So, what I want you to do today, I want you to work on your introduction, only your introduction. And you're going to write it on this piece of paper. And then I would like for you to take a picture of it and I want you to upload it to our Google Classroom. There's going to be under classwork. If you scroll down to writing, there's going to be a tab or an assignment labeled introduction. And I want you to just put your picture there so that I can see it and make sure that you're on the right path. Once you're done with your introduction, I want you to stop and we'll go to the next page tomorrow. All right, remember capital letters, punctuation marks, adding your detail, neat handwriting. You guys know the drill. So I want you to sit and focus for about 10 to 15 minutes or so to try and really get some of this done. All right, happy writing. I miss you all.